Hey, what's up guys, Evo94 back with another action figure review. Today we are looking at the Hasbro Marvel Legends 80th Anniversary Iron Man. So I'm a little behind, well I'm very behind, so this is yet another installment of Better Late Than Never. Simply just reviewing this because I really like the look of this figure. I haven't even touched it, haven't opened it yet. This whole time it's just been sitting in the box. I've been slacking, but here it is. Gonna make a review anyways, even though it's old news by now. Hopefully you guys still enjoy it anyways. You know, who knows where YouTube's going to be in a couple months, so why not, right? Let's put it out there. So here's the front of the box. I like the front of the box. I'm a huge Iron Man fan, so Iron Man's my favorite hero, my favorite superhero. So definitely stoked about another Iron Man because most people aren't when another Iron Man comes out, but I am. I'm always stoked. There's the front, here is the side, and then here's the back side. If you haven't gotten this already, there's links down below in the description that you can click on and check out. Big Bad Toy Store, you can pick it up. Alright, let's get it open. Ooh, and check this guy out. Look how this looks. So right off the bat, I like the colors, man. The gold paint looks great. The red is not painted, it's actually the plastic mold itself, but the gold is the painted area of the figure, and it looks good, man. It really does look good. They've been perfecting Iron Man lately, at least for their anniversary lines, like the 10th anniversary for the Mark 7 was pretty good. Even the Invincible Iron Man from the Black Panther wave was really good too. And this one's really good too. I mean, I see why people really want this figure, or really were or still are praising it. I'm late in the game. For a big Iron Man fan, I'm really late and behind on one of the better Iron Mans, but it is what it is. So this is their take on the classic, like Series 1 Toy Biz Iron Man. We haven't gotten this Iron Man since, I mean, if you count the Hasbro one that came in the 2-pack and in the Iron Man 3 movie release, they did re-release that Iron Man there, but it was a different mold. It was a take on the classic design, but it was very skinny. This one's a little bit more, a little more thicker, and it looks good. I think it looks like an armor, like there's a person inside, and it does look good. So these retail at $24.99. This ain't no kid's toy. Should I put that out there? So yeah, definitely aim for adult collectors. Definitely, I mean, 25 bucks is going. You know, it's pretty steep in terms of one action figure. The 80th anniversary line, the single releases have been running at $25, and the 2-packs, instead of being 40, they've been at 50. So I think some of them have even been 60. The Hulk one, maybe not. I don't know, but I'm getting carried away, or I'm getting sidetracked is the right thing to say. So let's get on to the accessories of the figure. We have some effects. So we've been getting these blast effects for a while, but this is the first time that we've been getting it, or that we've gotten it in yellow like this. So I like this. It's different. It's not the normal translucent blue plastic color that we've been getting, but it is the same mold, and it's the separate piece right here for like the splatter or the flash effect, and the beam itself. So those are two separate pieces that can actually pop off and that can like spin around. And then we get this new piece. I have not seen this one, so I guess you can just add it to here, and it's just, you know, just more dramatic effect, and it looks cool. I like that they did that. And there's like a black spot down here. I don't know what that is. What is that? Okay, it's just dirt. It's coming right off, but we'll use this one. So you just peg this in here, and it looks pretty cool. So you get an even bigger flash effect for his repulsor blast. And then we get 3 heads. So we have this Iron Man head, and we have this Iron Man head. So you can see the difference there. I did swap them out. Here's the one I just had on. So there is a slight difference. So the thing they did not include is the pointy ear, or the pointy mask variant or version of it, like Toy Biz did, but I think Toy Biz did that in a separate variant release anyways. And then we have quite possibly the best Tony Stark head ever made, in my opinion. This looks fantastic. Look at this. Very nice, Hasbro. Good job on this one. I like the little curl hair, just, you know, sticking out. That's cool. It's not molded to the forehead either. It's a separate piece, which is very nice. The hair is black with brown paint. It's a mixture of 2 tones in there, so we got some detail, and just the overall scope came out really good. What have I been doing? Why did I wait so long to open this thing? Alright, and lastly we have the hands. So we get on the figure itself packed in the box, it's the left hand is open where you have a peg holder for the effect, and the right hand is a fist. As an option, you can swap them out for the other, I guess, side. So the fist for the left hand and the open hand for the right hand. So you can have both of the same or mix and match like they have it in the box, like right now. Now the thing is with the repulsor blast peg hole hand, it's fixed. So it's fixed to just always be bent like this. You cannot straighten it out or it's just gonna pop off. There's no hinge at all for that. The fist does have a hinge, but not the open hand. So they've done that before. I'm alright with it. It's okay. I wish you could still hinge it though, because you know, why does it hurt to put the hinge there? At least you have the option of having it like this or straight down if you want. Now the thing I have been noticing with these 80th anniversary figures, at least with my Thor, that some of them have some quality control issues, unfortunately. You would think for the extra $5 they would up their game with the paint apps and make it more pristine and just be a little bit more careful, but no, actually I think it's the opposite because I keep finding scuffs and marks right out of the box. Let's see if I can get that zoomed in real quick on that bicep, and you can see the little nick on his bicep. It's very minor. Get it to focus. There you go. Very minor, but on the tricep we get like a little, I don't know, it's like dented. Maybe his armor is dented. It's just some details, some battle damage details. Look, you can see some more lines right here. It's like a dent. It's not even a scratch. It's like the plastic got pushed in or something. And then there's one right there on that thigh. So I don't know, man. Maybe his armor is dented, and that's what you can imagine in your mind. So you're not too sad when you look at your figure not being perfect. But overall, this is not too bad. At least I don't have any paint apps. Whoa, it's not. Okay. At least I don't have any paint apps bleeding onto anything else, or it's not too terrible. I've seen some bad, paint jobs, and I don't feel or see any loose joints. Everything's pretty tight and solid, so I'm happy about that. Alright, so for his articulation, we have the head on a ball jointed hinge, which is nice, always. So left and right or 360, you can spin it all the way around. You can have him look up all the way up, and of course I do have the unmasked head, but if you put the masked head, you can have him flying, which would be cool. And then the arms are going to go forward and back all the way 360, in and out here. I felt like that. Oh yeah, it does. Ooh, that is not good. So if you go in and out all the way, let's get it to focus again. This just happened right now. See that line, that scratch? It's gonna rub the paint. Holy cow, that's not good. Yeah, it touches it. So if you do that too much, that paint's going bye-bye. It's not, yeah, no bueno there. So unfortunately, that is a thing. So I guess you're limited to this right here, unless you don't care about your paint going crazy, or your shoulder being all scratched up. But yeah, I'm not gonna push that again. So the bicep swivels, double jointed elbow. There is a swivel at the wrist with a hinge. There's an ab crunch, a waist swivel. T-jointed legs are gonna go forward and back. So forward about that high, and back not really, because his butt. I mean, look at that. Look at those ass cheeks. Wow. So about that far back, in and out. So not a total split, and at least these things here don't really hinder it too much. Those hip guards don't move either. So if they pop off, then you probably broke it, because I don't think they do. And then the thighs are gonna swivel. These are really tight. Double jointed knees. We have a shin swivel, a ankle hinge, and a pivot at the ankle. Alright, and here's our first size comparison. I got him next to the Toy Biz Series 1 Iron Man, and man, you don't realize how good we have it now. I mean, look at this Iron Man. You don't realize how good this Iron Man really is until you get him next to this Toy Biz Iron Man over here on the right side. Look, I mean, just look at the monkey arms on this thing. So I can't bend these arms further. They're stuck like that. They have the hinge, but they don't go straight down like, of course, the figures from today. And you just see how long those arms are. But I'm not bashing Toy Biz Nostalgic Series 1, the one that started it all, Iron Man, not at all. But, I mean, come on, you can't say that's a better figure than what we're getting today than this Iron Man over here. But there are some collectors out there that they grew up on Toy Biz, they will always love Toy Biz, and they'll always say that it is better than anything Hasbro's been putting out. Nah, man. And then just to see him without the mask, since this one's unmasked, look at that. So it would be cool if we would have gotten a head, like, okay, like that, where his head's inside the helmet and the faceplate's off. That would have been cool. They could have made that an alternate head, like a little, a little Easter egg to the Toy Biz era, but no, we didn't do that. So here's that same figure, but the way Toy Biz did is that they just released a separate variant within the cases that you had to search and hunt for. That's not going to stand up well. It is. Alright, so this one's like a darker color, gold and red, and this one is supposed to have the pointy ears, or the point, I keep saying ears, but the mask is pointy on the tips, similar to the way Hasbro did it here, which we'll get to that comparison, but just to get these two next to each other. Again, it's the same thing as the one I just showed, but it's just a different variant. Alright, and oh my goodness. Oh my god, I don't know what to say. But here is the Hasbro release of their first attempt of this classic Iron Man suit. I'm just going to call it the classic. So this is their remake. Look at the difference. The remake is the 80th anniversary. Look at the difference, man. Whew. So first of all, look how tiny and skinny and scrawny their first attempt was. This is actually the Iron Man 3 re-release. They released this in a 2-pack. I forget who he came with. I'm sorry. But it was the same release. Then there was like the stealth variant color, but it was the same figure. But I have him with the pointy face mask. They did have one without the pointy tips there, and he also did come with a alternate head. And I currently have that alternate head on the Agent Coulson body, so I can make a little comic Tony Stark. Let's see if I can get him to stand. Alright, not the best stance, but I just did that real quick. And again, just look at the height difference. So they totally increased the height with the 80th anniversary release, and just the bulkiness and the thickness of the figure, making it look better because he's a human being inside an armored suit. We got to make that look believable. There's no way a human is inside this armored suit. How skinny is this guy? Like, really, if his armor is that skinny, how skinny is Tony Stark inside that thing? So totally am happy with this recreation or this remake for the 80th anniversary. And there you can compare the Tony Stark heads, and I do like the new one better. This one's not bad though. It's not bad. It looks good on the Agent Coulson body, at least for me. So it's not too bad. And in case you were wondering if you can put the new head onto this body, you can, but it's way too big. Doesn't even fit, and it just looks too big for the body. So no. Yo, but look how good the light reflects off of this figure. I'm like salivating over this thing. Alright, moving on. Here we have the Vintage Wave re-release of this Iron Man. I'm drawing a blank. Horrible Iron Man fan I am. But I'm drawing a blank on the armor type that this is. So yeah, I suck. But here is the 10th anniversary Mark 7. I remember this one though, from Avengers. I try to keep it all comic, but since this is like another anniversary release of an Iron Man, I figured I'd throw it in here. And this one's great too. And one last quick comparison, we have Thor and a Hulk from the 80th anniversary releases of these legends. This Hulk came in a 2-pack with the first appearance of Wolverine, and this Thor came in a single pack by himself. Hulk is massive, so I got him in this shitty pose, but he's in frame. Thor is massive too. They're all pretty massive figures, but I love the scaling here. Thor is bigger than Iron Man. Iron Man's still big, but he's not bigger than all of them. And Hulk, of course, is the biggest one. On one knee, he's about the same height as Iron Man, a little bit shorter, of course, but he definitely is huge. He's out of frame completely. So even if I pan out, you're gonna see out of my review station and everything to get the Hulk in frame there. So I just got him on one knee there. Alright guys, and that concludes my review of the Hasbro Marvel Legends 80th Anniversary Iron Man. Hope you guys enjoyed this review, even though it was late. Leave a like and leave a comment. Show me some love anyways. And subscribe if you haven't done so already. As always, you know the drill. Have a great day. Bye.
crispy.